Well, I entitled my presentation, "What does English 306 teach us about professional writing?" I basically took this as using the course, learning from the course, everything that we did. What do I take out of that? What is my definition? And basically began. I came into the course thinking I had some preconceptions. I didn't really know exactly what professional writing was going to be, and so basically, like this monkey here, I just thought it was basically professional typing. Was my initial reaction, as I'm sure other people's were as well. And basically through this report, I'm going to look at how do those expectations change, and is there actually a good definition for professional writing? I'm going to look at how that's changed, and if there is one based on what I've learned from the class. Begin just looking back at stuff we did in class. The very first interviewing or projects we had, though they were brief, I felt like it was a good way basically to learn about interviewing itself, learn about how, even though I've done interviews in the past, how that works in with the class, communicating and using rhetoric, and all the other considerations that you have to take into when you're doing interviews and such. Again, same thing with the mapping project, both doing research as a part of professional writing, keeping the audience in mind, and using rhetoric effectively are three things that I personally took from that and are a big part of professional writing. The other things that I just thought of were some of the little things we did in class, like the Hasbro Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles memos that we had to make. I saw that as a good representation of professional writing, where we worked together. We had a deadline, and we had to be professional in our documents, working with others, and that sort of thing. Same with the sign captions, even though it was really kind of cheesy and just a fun exercise. We still had to think about the stuff together, come up with good ideas, and work together, collaborate. And also with the forum posting, just using through the readings, and we had to think and speak rhetorically with each other, and be thinking about who's going to be reading this and what it means to them, and so forth. Basically, looking at my interview, when I did, the guy that I interviewed, his career was engineering, and basically I was thinking at the beginning, how does this relate to professional writing? He does, technically, how it relates is he does memos, proposals, lots of PR work and things of that nature. But on the grander scale, how does that fit in professional writing? While he isn't a professional writer himself, he didn't sign up to be a professional writer. The skills that we've learned in this class, and I'm sure in later classes as well, basically are things that he values and uses every day in his work as an engineer. I'm basically just looking at the readings really quick. Even though there wasn't like one quote to sum up professional writing, these are just some of the things that I found that we learned from the readings that we did throughout the course of the semester. And then finally, to wrap up, is there a definition for professional writing? And if so, what is it? I basically came to the conclusion that it's a wide variety of skills: collaboration, communication, effective rhetoric, speaking with an audience in mind, working together with others, and considering everyone that with whom you're working and as well as your audience. Basically, this came while there isn't a specific definition. As Matt said, it's very broad. There are many things which I learned and which hopefully the rest of the class learned as well throughout this semester, through the little things that we did in class and the larger projects, and that's how you would define professional writing, I suppose. Basically, also through reading the other reports, the other interview reports, I found some good things about professional writing. One was professional writing is about adapting to the environments around oneself and learning to cope from experience, applying the knowledge that one does have to the work that one's doing. Basically, again, there's a huge array of skills. And again, from my report, it's not about this is one career path. There's one thing you can do with this. There's a multitude of skills that, while we've only learned about a little bit of it, it's just one class, and we're not actually experiencing it firsthand. It's something that all these attributes and skills that we need throughout any career, really, that are just going to complement that in the long run. And that is all on the final notes.